Oh, good evening, everyone. I woke up on time today, actually. I woke up on time, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't do anything too crazy to prepare for today, though. I just woke up and was like, my white boy is live, so I watched Brent Daniel do some Resident Evil 9. Alright, let me put some slop garbage on in the background. Yep, here we go. Woke up on time. Yeah. Right, let me see if there's anything in my backlog that I want to redraw. I've been having a lot of time straight up not doing art. Primarily because I thought I'm still sort of in my people want me to go away and to never return funk. So I've been falling behind on art. I did some art the other day, but it was very hyper specific to a specific fan base I was in, so I can't post that generally. Fall beneath their shoulders, maybe we'll find the world set. Let's see. Oh yeah, last night I watched the Limbus Company year 3 development roadmap. Nothing that anyone in here at the moment would care about, but I'm excited. They're filling the wide boy with bees. He's going to be full of bees. It's going to be amazing. Merceau full of bees. I just realized I have a few emotes that I have not updated since 2022. I might have to fix that at some point soon. I might have to. Let's see. I could replace that one. Not entirely sure about that though. Do I go stupid? Do I go crazy? That is the question. That's the $1 million question. Not something I'm going to be redoing, but I still very much like this piece. I might redraw it at some point. Very fun. I don't think this is currently an emote. Is this currently an emote? No, you cannot have this. But I could put it up there, actually. Not going to. Had to unplug and replug my tablet because for some reason it did that thing where it was acting like I was plugging it in once every frame. And it was sort of debilitating. Let's see. All right, found some shit from when I started doing the whole VTuber thing, actually, right at the end of my, when I was writing my last book. Let's see. Ah, hell, I can't decide. I got so much I want to redo. I think I'm just gonna close the images folder, right? And I'm going to see if I got any ideas bouncing around the old brain case. Oh yeah, before I forget, they revealed the starters for the new 10th generation of Pokemon. Let me pull these up real quick. It's gonna take just a moment. These are some phenomenal ass creatures. Look at these little guys. They look like Littlest Pet Shop figures. I love them. Hang on, I'm setting up a bit. Did you see it? there it is. There's Missile. That is straight up just Missile from Ghost Trick. It's insane. Fucked up, crazy. My stupid dog. We got like an Angry Bird of some kind as well, yeah. Straight up just Missile from Ghost Trick. It's insane. The lizard is kind of whatever. Oh wow, it legit just looks like a Littlest Pet Shop. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm being shown phenomenal images. I'm being shown very powerful images. I've just received this. You're gonna want to see this. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I swear to God, if this dog stands up at any point, I'm going to be very upset. If they make this dog stand up, I'm going to be mad. It should just become a progressively larger and fluffier Pomeranian. You don't need to make a Pomeranian stand up. This is a very good image. I like this image. He would have that many fucked up dogs. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, right. I gotta draw. It's gonna turn into the sun from Teletubbies? God, I hope. Hang on, I'm getting distracted again. I gotta change how I'm sitting because my fucking foot is falling asleep. Oh! You should be proud. I got up very early today. I was up very early today, and I sent an important email on the earliest possible point of the last possible day before I got in trouble. I also found out, and I'm very excited about this, the tax people finally have my disability paperwork, meaning by April 28th, I should have information on whether or not I'm getting the disability tax credit. At which point I can apply for the Canada Disability Benefit, all that good stuff. Ooh. Yay, money! Yeah, I can invest in better equipment. I can probably replace this old microphone. Every now and then I consider using the paid version of Fire Alpaca that I put money into. But then I remember how much buggier and less, like, easy to use it is. Like, I remember trying to stream it, and it kept flashing green across the entire screen. Wait, hang on. I'm being shown another very powerful image. This is from Keisuabe. I like this idea. I hope this is also an idea they consider going with. Many powerful images and ideas being generated by this stupid fucked up puppy. Ah, $3 The Division. Oh man, I love getting distracted when I'm supposed to be doing art. It's the best part. Why am I getting so many notifications today? Fuck! Oh yeah, I recently swapped the modified YouTube client I was using on my phone because Revanced felt a lot glitchier than it did when I first installed it. So I've swapped out to Morphe. Hang on. I know what to do. Instead of diving into my large backlog of assorted images, I'm just going to go on my Pixiv. See what people are liking from very far into the past. Looks like this one. When was this one? Oh god, this was during the homelessness crisis of 2023. We have ourselves a candidate. All right, what are we doing? Boink. No, just boink. What? There we go. Put that down to 40%. What does marking something as a reference do? Can I still draw on it? Nope. Well, yeah, I can. It's probably not good to do so, though. we go. Swap that. Symmetry, yep, here we go. Now, instead of directly tracing these, I usually tend to use them as a guideline. For example, too fucking thin here. Too thin here. This was I think this was before I decided, yeah, she's much wider and fatter than initially drawn. So I'm thinking everything larger. Everything larger. Go. All right, here we go. So that is relatively standard standing stance. I decided to add a little bit of the scratchiness to my brush, just to see how I feel about it. Try it like that. Too thick. Let's go up and out a bit. Here we go. That's all right, but I need to get it right. Almost. Yeah, every time I draw her, it feels like the length of the neck is inconsistent, but that's fine because it genuinely doesn't matter. Congratulations, the fastest hands of the West, Buelte. I like how that's looking. Let's try that again. Let me mark that it's going through. Hang on, I'm getting distracted again. Oh yeah, Ren, have you seen the new Pokemon starters? They revealed them just this morning. I feel like you're going to love these. How are you feeling about the fucked up puppy? Love them all? Hell yeah. I already have friends who are very into Ghost Trick saying, I'm going to name mine Missile. And you know what? If I do a normal run of Generation 10, I'm also going to name mine Missile. They're just little fucked up creatures. I love them. The lizard looks like a Littlest Pet Shop figure. Hang on, feeling kind of strange. Let me take a deodorant break. Don't gotta stick a deodorant, so I just have to spray. Let me just open wide. Sucking down some tasty deodorant spray. Oh, I've seen this image. It's a very good image. I like this. $700 out of 10 image, yes. I look over at my other tab. I'm seeing some absolutely absolutely 100% fucked Left 4 Dead gameplay. This is evil. I can't focus with this shit on my other monitor. Evil, foul, whoa. Felt and real, yeah. We're talking like the pistol was Lightning McQueen. And I'm pretty sure there was some celebrity's face where the flashlight should have been. Anyways, this is a piece from 2023 that I did in a sketchbook a long time back. I think I still have the sketchbook somewhere around here. And I'm doing it again. Let me... Oop. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've done this one before. Probably a year or two ago. That's fine. Let's see, right here. Yep, here we go. Oop. Oop, here we go. Feels wrong. Going to lurk and art side by side? Hell yeah. I hope the work on your comic goes well. Alright, we start with the neck. Oh boy, I have to do so much, so many new assets next month. Give me more. See the world differently. I have to find the right, like... Keep pressing down too hard when it goes into that. All right, here we go. Thicken this out a bit so I can do the classic erase until it looks right. Perfect, okay. I don't know why, but I like making the neck very thin. Guess that's just a stylistic choice I go with. Not that it matters much anyway, because, you know, the slug, very malleable sort of creature. Fuck, I meant to open a new tab so I can put Tumblr up there as well. Forgot what I was watching. No. This is the end of the album. Should probably find something to throw on. out there. All right, I have an idea. Yep, here we go. Now that we have the neck done, I can... Oh. There we go. The older hairstyle. I tend to do a little bit more with the bangs now. Yep, here we go. Right, yeah, here we go. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like working with the symmetry tool. I think it's fun. And it saves me the trouble of having to copy, paste, and flip stuff, like when I would do the eyes or eye stalks. Like how it would work previously would be I would draw one half of the body, copy, paste, flip. This just saves me a couple minutes, really. Besides, if I do more involved angles and more involved shots, I still have to do it the normal way. So really, this is just a tool to speed up the less complex stuff, so I can put more effort into the more complex stuff. All right, here we go. Yep, here we go. All right, here we go. I think something I'm going to put into the art book that I have ideas cooking for, the sort of fake game type of art book. Something I'm going to put in there are a few guidelines for how to design and draw slug type characters, so that people will have an easy like set of guidelines to point at and say, look, this is how it's done according to the guy. I think that'd be fun. I think seeing how people do stuff with that would be fun. Hey, I'm getting distracted. Okay, back into it. Yeah, this is a pretty standard roundum head. For Gog to swap off of Transparum. Pointed. chain yourself to Pokemon. If you want Bancho Leomon, and trust me, everyone wants Bancho Leomon, you can just go play Digimon Time Stranger. Where's my damn... Drop something. There we go. Yumpy. New layer, so that's easier to destroy this if I fuck up. Let's see. I keep forgetting to swap back to black lines. Here we go. Too harsh an angle. Adequately larger. Yep, here we go. Yep. A little steeper. And then hook. Looks slightly wrong there. All right, so whoop. Wait, almost. There we go. We smooth this out. Should probably reread the Animorphs books at some point soon. They're the one piece of media I haven't done my normal regular nostalgia checks on, which, in case people are listening who are unaware, every now and then I replay something, replay or rewatch or reread something I'm nostalgic for to crush the nostalgia before it becomes a problem. Thin out there. I like how it looks. Merge that down. I realize this does leave the head looking very small, but I think the proportions being kind of fucked slightly will work best for this character. Like, if it was all just normal proportions, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's just a person. But if I fuck with it slightly, put a stylistic spin on it, you know, the usual, then it becomes special. I got a bag of sour candy here. What is this? Not sure I like this. Let's see. See what my 2025 recap is like. Bump that up slightly. Yeah, here we go. Actually, not really. It's just so much work, too much work to be done, committing to commitments, hiding my indulgence, the freedom we sacrifice for love. Alright, so, not what I wanted to do. Actually, I should get the little nub there. Alright, here we go. Keep the shoulders rounded. Alright, here we go. Superior swan boat. Excitement we mistake for love. Though I've enjoyed it all, still I have my doubts. You're a nice girl, I'm just not ready now. Yeah, larger, wider sleeves to sort of more properly match. I've been made aware by IGN. Bloodborne remake was reportedly pitched by Bluepoint. FromSoft didn't want it. What did Bluepoint do? Were they the people behind the dogshit remake of Demon Souls? Okay. So Bluepoint was responsible for the dogshit remake of Demon Souls. What do you mean the people who fucked up the Demon Souls remake asked very nicely, hey, can we do that again with Bloodborne? We know we fucked up Demon Souls, but can we do that again with Bloodborne? We would be really happy if you would let us fuck up Bloodborne. Ignore the fact that we fucked up with Demon Souls crazy style. Let us do that to Bloodborne. Well, what response did they think they would get? Is what I want to know. What response did Bluepoint think they were going to get from FromSoft after what they did to the Demon Souls remake? All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Turn off symmetry now. Just for a moment. There we go. Big, strong arms. So I have to draw the fucked up and evil ugly sweater now. I'm getting deja vu. I feel like I've already done a cover of this image, for lack of a better term. I said, please don't leave me out. And you said, sure, I'll raise you like my own, but you must behave. Finally, you gave me a taste, little taste of your condition, love. Because wickedly whispered in my ears, for you there's nothing out there. How could you be so certain? How could you be so certain when everything's profoundly interesting? Salty tears. Ah, fuck. I keep mixing up breeze with tears in that line, and I don't know why. Hang on, I'm getting distracted. All right, back into it. Back into it. Okay. Close some tabs. Closing tabs, getting back into it. Closing tabs, getting back into it. Alright, this won't finish itself, and getting to Diablo 2 won't do itself. So let's... Let's make the shirt sit a little unevenly. Add a little bit of that visual intrigue, as I like to call it. Ah, that was on a different layer. Let's fix that. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. idea. Get a little bit of this action in there. All right. Add a little bit of imprint. Here we go. Little visual treat. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Frozen stairs, carpet and blood red, seating goodbyes said and goodbyes left unsaid. Despite our promises, here I am following your steps. I'm following your steps. Drop by drop as the unchanging reality hits them off through the fibers of my handkerchief. I am fire for those who dare to care for me. I'm tempted to put this on a coat hanger this time. I think that would be a fun addition. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to need to yeah, there we go. That's how I remember coat hangers looking. That's roughly how they look. They're trying. They're not that big, actually. I bang the drums of hell, demanding a new trial. I guess that's how they look. That's how they look. That's good enough. Select, transform. I don't care, man. Put it on nearest neighbor. Yeah, I like that. Here we go. Doink. If I were to... No, I just realized... You realize the problem, right? The neck is going to be stretched out if it's right here. And if it's up here, it's going to block. Oh! Let's do it the classic way. stretch them. Here we go. They said my next payout's gonna be like $100. I'm gonna get so much cool shit. Slop garbage on my other monitor ran out. Akira me nai hakuruma de kokoro ga kase Kikai sentai zenkai ja Zenroku zenkai. Here we go. Go. I have to make sure it's visibly too small to fit on her. Oh, wrong one. Go. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. 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 Here we go. Here we go. I feel like angling it too much is going to be a problem. Let's start like this. And then nearest neighbor rotated so that doesn't get all fucked up by doubling the anti-aliasing. go. いらないぜ。もういらないんだぜ。これから変わってゆくのさ、俺は。リフレッシュ、リフレッシュ。2回もせない。進み続ける。新しいことのしかい。聞いたことない、聞いたことない。ライバルは自分。Neck too big. Neck too big. Neck too rounded. There we go. I want to straighten this out a bit. All right, add a crumple bit, yeah. Yep, here we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah, yeah, it's happening. Yep, here we go. Arms slightly longer because I like how that looks and I like how that feels. Distracted. Here we go, here we go. Now for the fun part, the pattern. All right, so there's 3 stripes on the, okay. We beef this up so it's easier to color in. Here we go. Alright, yeah, slightly increase the size with each one. Ooh, Okay, so these two are the same. And they roughly line up with the top of that. Okay. I fucked that up slightly, yeah. It's time for another vendetta. Going through the shelves, picking out my pre-written persona. Children of the city, sees only the neon tonight. Don't ask me why. I desperately want to be synonymous by cities. Keep fucking that up somehow.
In 400,000 meters, turn right. Pick up a knife and stab a familiar warm body lump to fight before I knew love or bitterness of coffee. Snippy scissors cut down the strings. I set myself free, only to figure out everything I chose was by proxy. As we circled upon the 9mm
All right, here we go.
swallowing the fact that others need to expand. We had no purpose, as my ever-burning love to stay afloat. Backfires, and now know I must be comfortable being alone. Consider process, follow the city
Okay, okay, that's coming along.
to a heart.
I wanted to get this right.
Seems to listen. It takes my heart being broken and broken again to know that I am the reason why the sufferings never end. Now it's time for another vendetta. Going through the shells, picking out my pre-written persona. Children of the city.
All right, here we go.
Sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why.
Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. That's coming along together.
By the city's side.
So we zoom out, take another look here. Okay, yeah.
Until you finish reading about you Huffy. 2.71822828590452606259675724719369955724709377572.
All right, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Shunkan mo dare ni mo ubawasanai. Sono sekai kara eru tame. Garuga garuga energy ga boost. All right, here we go. All right, that's good enough. That looks good, actually. I like that. Go. Okay. Never enough. So she did top, not that good. Here we go. There we go. Perfect.
うまくいくことが普通じゃないからさ A little bit so what たちまちち上心忙しいね本当の自分をロック
Almost got it.
誰も飛び込む見つくよりもルーツよりも新未来守り抜くと信じたい君ならノリノリ超えるさ
That looks fucked. That looks like severely fucked. That shit is shaped like an arrowhead, not a
also did, gently parting the teeth one at a time, down under and beneath, the longest unzipping of my life.
Yeah, we put this here. Accept that. All right, we lower opacity. Add a little perspective. Tuck this in behind the shirt. Yeah, behind the chest, but in front of the arm.
We never even kissed or looked into each other's eyes. Our lips just trespassed on those inner labyrinths hidden deep within our ears, filled them with the private music of wicked words, hers in many languages, mine in the off color of my own.
All right, here we
tongue.
go.
Too bad dark languages rarely survive.
We lower this. That should be as easy as just doink, 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 doink. Manually smooth this out. Turn off symmetry. My bad. And now we're ready to add the other arm. Whoa, holy shit. A lot of people in here today. Big stretch them. Another really good idea I just saw someone not too long ago bring up for the new Pokemon game is that the Pomeranian should evolve to look like Barong, because the new region is based on Indonesia, which I had no idea. I haven't seen the Pokemon Presents. I like that idea. I think that is a great idea. I hope that's an idea that they consider. There are a lot of decent ideas they consider, and I'm willing to bet they're still going to go with Boncho Leomon. They're trying so hard to copy even a fraction of what of the power that Digimon has. It's insane. Alright, here we go. Merge them. Here we go. Hand too small. Perfect. Okay. No, still too small. All right, that's better. I like that. And recreated me, stepped over my body. Found a sunny spot, curled into a ball, spinning out the sill from my head to toe. Behind my warm cocoon, I dream to be like you. Oh, I know there's no undo. What do I have left to lose? Go. If you look closely here, these curl inward slightly on one edge and outward on the other. That is not how I do these eyes anymore. I whoop, and then I whoop. Doink, here we go. Here we go, and... We're swaying on horseback, the hills are green, and the birdies sing, and roses are pink. Experience I never had, I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, the world you show me broaden my horizons. Forever my hero, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Merry-go-round in a circle I run. It's so much fun leaving reality behind. We fell down the horseback with my crippled legs, and then it starts to rain, showing me it's all fake. Raindrops wash down the facade, hills are painted, birdies are robotic, roses are made of clay. Excitement that I feel, return them to the shelf, 'cause now I understand. Heroes cannot be real, heroes cannot be real. I wasn't who I am, I don't know who I am. This is kinda square, let me fix this. Here we go, another lap, prizes to claim. Here's a dream for you, here's a dream for me. Golden tickets in my bag, stay unexchanged. Don't you love the thrill of the chase? Just wanna be your fan, I'm still your biggest fan. Let's be your biggest fan. Why is it that some are given the role of villain? The moment they were released into the system. Stand up, gallop on, I'm feeling so sorry for myself. Hero on a plastic horse, fighting like it's real with a cardboard sword. I know, successful or not, I am who I am. Here we go. Big ol' smile, usual nose, okay. So we get the nose in. Oh, I don't know why I decided on the sort of arrow-shaped nose. I guess it just looked nice at the time, and I still think it looks nice. Here we go. Still need to do the... Okay. Probably make the pattern slightly crooked.
Do the candles look forward to being used? Enjoy the day, I do. Every word I have saved for you came out wrong afterwards, so I spoke no more. Would you say that someone who had every intention to be brave was a coward?
Must be great being you. Power comes as second nature. Must feel amazing to be longed for, longed for. Landed excuses to my lash line, so I could see no more. So which bone should someone as weak as I go? I have only been low. Dick by night, our ghost continue to haunt me. Tell me who to be. When I went with you, would you be happily ever after? Sipping on tea I steep together, together. Me a book of mine, so I could hear no more. Yep, here we go, and one. On paper, I tend to draw the nose a lot chunkier than I usually do. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, here we go. All right, sipping me my coffee. Getting distracted, getting distracted. All right, back into it. There we go. My feelings untold. spinning out versions of the past that you could never know. How would I know I could be the reason why you were able to be kind and the house is so tight won't stay broken. Love must be the reason why. Go. Here we go. Let's larger. Wider. 그림자를 줬던 나눠도 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손을 잡힌 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려와던 Gotta practice this one more before I can do a proper cover of it, I think. 돌이켜보기 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를. Do the last bit, and that's about it. More practice is always good. Symmetry off. This bit's important. I always include this bit. If I don't, it's usually a mistake. Too wide, not tall enough. Alright, what am I getting? Okay. 미수지을 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어. 밤하늘에 새처럼 길을 갈 수 있게. 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아, 다 사라지네. 괜찮아. Alright, here we go. For Gorg, about some tree. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Jump, oh, Make that tall. Yeah, like this. But a number one. Number one. Yeah, now we're talking. Smooth that out. Here we go. Okay, maybe not that thick. Here we go. I'm actually not interested in finishing the season of Sentai this is from, because I hear it sucked after they started experiencing a lot of the like bullshit. Like there was funding problems related to the fact Hasbro is a fucking scumfuck. Issues with actors being accused of shit that didn't happen solely for like, I think one of them was half Latina. So people were being horribly racist, accusing her of shit that wasn't real. Either it wasn't real or it was so long ago that it doesn't matter anymore and was minor to begin with. So like, Gozuger was not particularly enjoyable near the end, which sucks because it was like a really good season. Those first few episodes I saw. Like I was very much enjoying the main character being kind of a scumfuck. Fuck, I hate browsing YouTube right now because like, hey, watch videos about this eugenics game. And it's like, I don't wanna, stop that. Ooh, I remember doing a cover of this one. I used the demo version of the track, so I had to reorder things a little. Fishing for fishies, don't make them feel happy, or me neither. I feel so sorry for fishies. There we go. That's perfect. Turn that off. Yep, here we go. You ain't a god. Don't hurt salmon, cod, or cod. Fishing for fishies, don't make them feel happy, or me neither. I feel so sorry for fishes. Alright, beefing that up, and Phil. Now we're talking. Bring that back up. Oh, perfect. Here we go. No. So that's 君の連れて行こう悲しみのない未来まで君が澄んでた笑顔だけ Yeah, we have to make it slightly askew. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, now we're talking.
僕は青空になる
Now we're talking. All right, here we go. Clean that up as I go along. All right, here we go. Go. There we go. Straighten that out. Perfect. Now we're talking. It's been 2 hours already. Fuck. All right, here we go. Try to call you every day. I've been working on the day when the truth comes out. I've been working on a unified theory. When I tell you through tonight, everybody's gonna hear me out, cause I'm the right one. On the touch-tone telephone. On your AM radio. I'm crying now. Authentic tears, they flow out of me thinking about you. Hang on. I realized I'm missing something. We add a couple of these. Just extra texture, really. Oh yeah, it looks nice. Does it add much? No. Does it look nice? Yes. Paranoia. Checking my email. Hmm. Hmm. Hang on, I have a funny idea. Alright, asterisk.
完璧まんまな海賊さ
There we go. Phenomenal bit. Doink. Now I can just leave the... Now I can just leave this white and point to this. As if, like, the color scheme is like a cognito hazard that's going to kill you. Hang on, I'm posting funny style. Here we go. Hang on, I'm jamming a little. I don't feel like coloring in the lines today, so I think I'm just gonna don't want to throw my back out on my return to lifting, so to speak, you know? You get me, you get me. I'll still do the whole shading stuff, and you know, that's the least I could do. Go. Grab here. Oh yeah, I heard about a new Ina project. Good for people who like that, I guess. Sorry, buddy, I'm too busy in the fetid fields. Yeah, I'll just render this in black and white. Here we go. Wakaranai kotai sagasu yori Chosen shinamite nara homework. Pull this up. There we go. Yeah. Go. Let's go with standard red, yeah. Boink. Boink. Here we go. Conversation I had last night reminded me of like a long buried core reason why I kind of hate people who hold up going to art school is the only way to improve or to develop out your skills or style or whatever. And it's just the fact that like enough people have done that to where it's no longer like going to produce an interesting style. Like, you went to art school, now what? Well, you can draw pictures the same as anyone else who has went to art school. And of course there's variation, but like it's very minimal variation. Like, you did all that and for what? So you can get an industry job? Congratulations, you're barely better than like someone who went to like McDonald's Burger University and wants to be called a chef. Like, yeah, you have a certification, but look at what you're putting out. Here we go. Zoom in here. Doink. It's also how you get people who are making art actively and call themselves an aspiring artist. Like, no, you're an artist. Shut the fuck up. Stop saying you're aspiring. Admit what you are. Oh, well, my skills aren't at the point I would like them to be. Nothing's ever going to be at the point you'd like it to be. Call yourself an artist now. Don't cry, Kokoromo Kagayaki Nagara Kanshi wo Taishite yuku Zetai ni Ore koso only one. I think that's funnier up. I think that's funny. Yeah, I think that's funny where it is. All right, and crop. Here we go. I realized the mistake I made. Wait, select, deselect. Now we're talking. Well, like, it always annoys me when someone's like, oh, I'm aspiring, oh, I'm aspiring, and then they're actively doing the thing that they're aspiring to do. It's like, fucking get real, come on. Are you aspiring, or do you just wanna like? Are you aspiring, or do you not see unrefined art as art equal of its own like space to exist? Because those are separate things, those are separate issues, and they are oftentimes trotted out at the same time. Like, the more time you waste not doing ideas that speak to you because you're aspiring, that's just more time you're going to feel unfulfilled. And practicing and shit is like, so have I just called myself an artist because I'm making art. Like, it's a sort of unearned superiority just because they're following quote unquote the right way to do it, as if such a thing exists, of course. Dudes have made giant like suites of sculptures in their garage with like random garbage they picked up from their jobs, and wrote elaborate descriptions and alternate history shit about them. And you have the gall to say I'm an aspiring artist just because like you're going to a class every Sunday or whatever. it projects a sort of insecurity in your own abilities to only ever aspire. Because most of the time people who put aspiring in their title never transition out of the whole, oh, I'm just aspiring. I'm aspiring. I need to practice more. They never transition out of saying aspiring. They only ever aspire. And it results in these people holding themselves back because it's like, oh, well, I'm not good enough to do that, so I have to, do this and this and such and such. And it creates a sort of like complex within them because they have to act smug because they're better than those kids on DeviantArt or whatever. But they're also not as good as like whatever dipshit artist they idolize that's currently in the MoMA. They need, I need to get this many pieces in the gallery and I need to sell this many. And it's like, oh, fucking come on. Like, as I grow, both as an artist and as a person, and generally just getting older, the more I realize I don't really want the traditional markers of an artist's success. I don't need to have my pieces in a museum. I don't need to have my pieces in a gallery. I don't need to sell my pieces to, like, big rich people who smoke money. I simply need to keep creating. To keep going. Because that's what life fundamentally is about in and of itself. To keep creating, to keep going, to keep working on things. Sitting down and stopping to waste time aspiring is letting... It's choosing not to live in the present. It is forming a future that may not exist and getting excited. The beast takes wet, sloppy bites, and you call it anticipation. The beast takes wet, sloppy bites, and you're like, so good. I can't wait for the future, and then the future is still not the present. All we have for certain is now. And now is the space in which you are creating, is the space in which you are creating. Like, it makes little sense to me to work on, like, massive projects for what? Like, the concepts that they will get into a gallery or something? They're not going to. Most people don't get into galleries, and people who do tend to have dog shit opinions about outsider art, so it's like, what's the point? Fundamentally, art school and such function, one, as a method of reinforcing white supremacist beauty standards originating from the Italian Renaissance, as praised by many since then, and two, to make you into a marketing tool for art school. Those are, from what I have about the editing choices in the video, or in most cases the mixing on the song, or even the little flaws in a piece. The average viewer is thinking, wow, this made me feel this, and this made me think this. I'm going to write this theory about how, it made me feel. Or this theory about how I think the story is going to progress. Or even just, I liked this. That is a much more common viewer thought these days. And if something is like perfectly consistent the entire way through, they're going to have almost nothing to latch onto because, like, well, that was cool. I liked the entire thing. I don't really have much to say about it, so I'm not going to say much about it. The pursuit of perfection is to pursue creation not for the sake of creating, but for the sake of appeal. And creating for the sake of appeal, while it is, in my opinion, perfectly valid, as humans are creatures who want to appeal to each other and to be seen and to be known and to be loved. If that is your only goal, you create something devoid of yourself. If you want to make something that people will remember, you have to make it weird. You have to make it in your own image. You have to take the clay in your hands and you have to shape it and you have to mold it into a little idol of yourself. And then you gotta metaphorically take a little bit of your hair, you gotta work it into the clay, you gotta make sure that there's a piece of you in that little idol of yourself. And to know that other people are seeing that piece of yourself in your image and saying, wow, I like this, is more meaningful than taking that same clay, making sure it's nice and clean, and making a perfectly smooth cylinder. That perfectly smooth cylinder is the pursuit of perfection. It creates nothing of interest. Of course, there's going to be people who want that perfectly smooth cylinder, but those people don't have an interesting sort of theory of mind or perspective. But those are the people who are using AI to make anime boobs. The pursuit of perfection actively puts you in the path of people who want to destroy art for the purpose of their own self-gratification. Of course, we do still live in the world of rewarding people who pursue perfection. But that is a wider societal problem. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I think that looks good. It's not exactly like realistic, but I think the highlights look nice. There we go. Get a little distracted again. I think many people's initial disgust response to things that are even slightly unusual is sort of a moral failing on a wider scale. If only because they're seeing something that they don't understand, that they don't really get, and instead of saying, "Ah, someone else might like this," they're saying, "I don't want to see this, get rid of it." And that initial, like, disgust response is powerful simply because human beings are very emotionally driven creatures. We feel things, and we let those, the things that we feel dictate how we want to proceed. And of course, a lot of the time, these initial emotional responses are trained. They're not, like, inherent. They are trained into us by the way we are raised, the way we are socialized, the way we are taught. It is not inaccurate, and I know some people fucking hate this turn of phrase. It is not inaccurate to say that quote-unquote bad art is a social construct. It is a social construct, and much like any other social construct, it tends to rule a lot of people's lives. Tends to rule a lot of people's lives. What am I doing? All right. Yeah, here we go. Trapped in iron, deathless purgatory, negative pressure, endless breath. Wrapped in iron, deathless purgatory, positive pressure, endless death. It's a different kind of cuddle fist when a man's can't see my eyes and lips, can't move my hips, I'm addicted to the swish. Here we go.
Space shuttle, snail shell, merry-go-round, conveyor belt, the army tank, ventilator, mechanical boom.
Hang on, I'm getting a little distracted.
Metallic cocoon border, boiling point, pump my organs, center gravity, planet beat, give me the mushrooms, time to leave.
Oh. just so that it's easier to hide them for a thumbnail. All right, let's make that larger. Italic space -2. That's the spice, baby. I love getting the sour candy. Hoo-ha. Right back into it. All right, we space there. Here we go. What am I getting notified about? Ooh, ah. Nope, idea. Better idea. Just take this and we take it to its big size. Yep, here we go. We add edge color. There we go. Bring that to its normal size. Doink. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, here we go. Go add edge width 5. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Perfect? Okay. Head shakes and bitter rubs are the common conjecture. I can dissect anything to save the skin for later. I know it's just a turn and things will get better. Hang on, nose is giving me trouble. Oh, I love getting distracted. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Clipping. All right. Overlay. No. All right, pick one that looks best. I like how that looks. I'm keeping that. All right, here we go. Flipping. Here we go.
Wake up, morning set in motion for me. Clear cut, put on the emotion, guaranteed. And when they drag me by my feet, pick me up and
Here we go.
march to the beat, make me complete. I'm miles above the street, staring as I pass me by myself, defeat and I breathe. Nothing but a shadow, it seems, caught up in routine.
Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Only way to fuck it up is to be boring. Messages, they don't come through. Everything that I can say is spoken for me. Yeah.
Get up, Something's got me doubting, it seems. Am I anything? Am I even a person
Go.
beneath? The days of bloodstains, Gregory, visions of violence are overpowering, yeah. Using my guts out of my styling, cheating on the
Go.
fucking body. I can feel the messages, they come so quickly. Please, I'm begging anybody, come and save me. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah. I could be a friend or I could be a foe. You make the decision and that's all I know.
Here we go.
Be a
Go. Wait, nope. There's still more to be done. We need hearts. I love how much this program works. put this right here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Make a little dotted line with that. I love putting the big cloud of hearts. It always looks nice to me. Fluffy watercolor, I don't like that much. Could do oil painting. I like that. Overlay. Here we go. Go. Do I have sparkles downloaded? Let's see. Marble. Fire spark. God damn them. Twinkling stars. That's the spice. Yeah, let's add a bunch of sparkles around that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Throw some on top. Soak through with slime. That's just the shading, ma'am. Ma'am, that's just the shading. Although she is constantly and consistently covered in a thin layer of mucus, it's not like overpowering. She can still wear clothes. I'm getting slightly distracted. Alright, back into it. There we go. Here we go. So edit. No. We crop this real quick without the text on so I can capture a thumbnail. Why does it say I have one of these already? Am I stupid? Am I a silly boy? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I appear to have, no, I might be stupid. Just double checking. Okay, that's a different one. So we go. Undo. Deselect. Unhide. These could use larger. Yeah, these could use a little more. Here we go. All right, here we are. Save as. When I get trouble my way, like paper mache. Oh. Paper mache. Green balloon. All right, here we go. We're capturing. We're capturing. Okay. I'm flat now. I'm flat now. We return once again to the journey of Silly Samuel. I want to at least get to the jungle so that I'm not lying in the title. I said Silly Samuel takes the jungle. Paper mache. Green balloon. Alright, I have a gamer plan. I'm gonna go 3 more hours. Once we hit 9 p.m. though, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to make some rice. I'm going to make some veggies. I'm going to warm up some chicken. I'm gonna add some soy sauce. I'm gonna mix all that up. It's gonna be tasty. My sister gave me a container of chicken and said, I can't finish this. You gotta finish this for me, man. Ugh. I remember to save. I remember to save. All right, let's see. Yep. Character. So let's get the party started. Don't eat tokanika. Torigani. Mureros e buraza. Ah, I remember. We went to the area that has a white barrow. I send my freaks forward, they kill for me. Alright, there are tombs around here. We have to kill the tombs. We have to make the tombs go empty. Here's hoping I remember the correct symbol. Unless it is randomized each time. I think this is Talrush's tomb. Ooh, allured. Ah. Now we're talking. Now I can kick back, relax. Not expected to... Oh! Hey, hi. Come forth, kill. Not expected to focus hard on art anymore, yeah. Alright, so we kill the Unraveler. We unravel these son of a bitch. We should find the Act boss in here, at which point you can probably guess. We kill him and we get out of here. We come, we go. That's really how it is. We come, we go. All right, let's see. Ugh. Ah, fucking bugs again. Gork, damn it. Gork, damn it. I know. Ooh, an F room. All right, here we go. I step back. So it's a bit of a mosh pit in here. Ooh, looks like I'm gonna hit the next level soon. I've completed the icon. Welcome, I've completed the slug. I'm just playing some Diablo 2 before I post it. I promised people I'd do Diablo 2 today, so I might as well, right? I fucking forgot about this song. Why was this brainworm with me for a couple weeks last year? Wait, did you post log? No. I have the Pixiv thumbnail and everything ready. I'm just lazy. I promised I'd at least get to the jungle in Diablo 2 today. I gotta do that real quick. We're almost at the end of the act anyways, so it's not too bad. Just need to push through these last couple areas and then we're done. It is fully possible that I did not guess the correct tomb to enter. Oh, my big dog is about to die. Let me summon another big dog. So you may notice that was not Tal Rasha. I went into the wrong hole. Which, not usually a problem I have. Do I need to talk to someone about finding out which one? Okay, so it's not the same rune every time. Good to know. Good to know. It's a learning experience. I went into the wrong hole, but I got some EXP out of it, so it's probably worth it. Should probably put some points into some other skills soon. But Demon Mastery going up is very funny. Alright, so that's 2 arrows down. I need a downward face. I need the thing that's on Knuckles the Echidna's chest in Sonic the Hedgehog. This one don't even got a room. What the fuck? Oh, could it be on a pylon nearby, maybe? That's a triangle going up. Okay. Hang on, there's a roving gang of Bigfoots. Big Feet, I believe. I simply must destroy them. I'm the one killing all the Bigfoot. By the time we're done here, you're gonna know why Bigfoot is a cryptid. If they didn't want to die, they shouldn't have been in my way. Still don't know why the beetle enemies get to shoot lightning out their ass. However, I also get to shoot lightning out my ass because of my armor, so they probably have some similar nonsense going on. Why are there so many Bigfoot in the middle of the desert? Is this their natural habitat? Am I killing Bigfoot at the sewers? Alright, we've crossed the halfway threshold for our next level up. Go. So this is not where we go. Good to know. We have to circle around to the other side of the map so that we can get to the other set of tombs. Once we find the final tomb, we are good to go, I think. Does not look like there's anything over here in this little alcove. Bunch of gold dropped on those enemies though, so that's nice. Go. Gotta remember to put down my right click because it debuffs the enemies. Blood Emerald. Ah, shining, shimmering gems and jewels. I understand fundamentally. Gotta remember to actually click on enemies so that they acquire the debuff from being clicked on with my death mark. Ooh, flawed skull. Grand charm. Ooh. That's a buff I get to carry around in my prison pocket. I don't know why I said prison pocket instead of inventory. Hang on, let me sip all my Gatorade. Here we go. All right, is it good or is it bullshit? That's not bad, actually, especially with the enemies launching lightning out their balls. My enemies are dropping big cums. Big cums full of lightning. Why are my enemies dropping big cums full of lightning? I don't get it. So that's a circle, which means this last one has to be the tomb I'm looking for. Yep, there's the symbol that's on the chest of Knuckles the Echidna from Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah, Sonic Hedgehog, I get it. All right, shining, shimmering gem. Minus 15% to gear requirements if I slot that into something. Not bad, actually. It's pretty decent. All right, resummon. All right, here we go. Bust those ghosts. Check. Ah! Sheesh, that scared me.
Can't carry anymore.
I could take a trip back to the main town, but I could also just keep going. All right, buddy, what's on this ring? Fire resist. Not happening. I'll take that scroll of identify though. Return on investment. Ooh, dropping plenty of scrolls of identify. I think they want me to have more items. Unfortunately, I haven't found much that will boost my capabilities as a warlock. Okay, so my little gooblers are going around, they're killing for me. Killing in the name, as they say. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Do not kill me! Holy shit. Is that everyone? Ooh, okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, what is you? +1 to strength? Fuck this. You know what? I'm making a quick detour back to town to sell some shit. I'm going back, actually. Said I wasn't going back? Yeah, I'm going back. Before I ask for your advice.
Ask and learn.
No use for this grand charm. No use for this grand charm. Wait. Actually, I'll buy that back. I kind of need that for the lightning resistance. +2 summon Goatman. +1 cleave. Yeah, those kind of suck for me. Not good for my build. I understand. Where's my stash? There's my stash. Now my favorite part. Put my shining, shimmering gems and jewels away. Here we go. Need at least one of each so that I can more properly craft better runes. There are some runes I don't need multiples of, though. Alright, we have room in our bag. We can carry more potions and such. Let's get back in there. Boy, I sure hope this is where I fight Telrasha. This is not where I fight Telrasha. Kill for me, please. Alright, here we go. Every time an enemy falls, I glance over at my EXP bar because I know it's probably going to get larger. I like leveling up. It makes me feel like the specialist little boy on the block, you know? What can I say? It's not my fault that I want to feel like a special little baby boy. My mother did a bad job raising me. Of course, under no circumstances do you gotta hand it to Sigmund Freud, but like in this one instance, with this one special streamer, you know, I fucking hate these beetles. I hate these beetles. Me when I'm fighting John, Paul, Ringo, and who is the other beetle? I only know John, Paul, Ringo, and I don't know, Jonathan. That's the name of a beetle, right? Jonathan? Healing potions. I need healing potions more than anything. So that's a champion unraveler. Ooh, longbow. Is this better or worse than what I currently have on my mercenary? Storm branch. Let's see.
Put that to good use. Put that to good use.
That's about the same, but it has
Put that to good use.
it has better minimum damage, and I think I like that more. Because minimum damage being higher means that on average the damage in total is going to be higher. Well, there's only really a couple paths up here I haven't checked. Do I need to change my methodology? Oh! I don't like those bugs. They scare me. Why do you need to shoot lightning everywhere? It's in vogue to be factless when it comes to the mother taking care of us. I know it's so disappointing. Don't make no sense at all. But in fact, it's a pattern. Everything always taking action. Any more identify scrolls, so I'll take them. Oh. I could summon a Defiler, but I don't think that'd be very useful mana-wise at this stage. Alright, let me just dink, donk, dink. Dink, donk. Here we go. So it wasn't up there. Maybe it's down here. I gotta find where this pharaoh is so I can cross the sea and officially say I've taken on the jungle. Oh, fuck! Beetles and ghosts, beetles and ghosts. I was not expecting beetles and ghosts. Jump scared my ass. Jesus. Alright, so that means we're definitely getting closer, right? Well, at least closer to another level, if you know what I mean. Wow, it's me. I'm the fat farmer. Wow. I love watching my workers get that money, get that experience points for me. It's me, I'm the fat farmer. Not only am I girthy in a physical sense, but also in a metaphysical sense, because I love sitting on my ass and watching my workers do all the job for me. Ooh, wow. It's me, the fat farmer. Fan favorite character that has been here for years, the fat farmer. Wow. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself out here. I haven't actually seen that Deadpool movie. That second one, I haven't seen it yet. Well, I say, boy, I say, you do a damn fine job. Mind giving me all that tasty experience points, please. Ah, here we go. I found the path forward. Open the stairs, go. When I finish the game normal style, I'm going to download an overhaul mod, and it's going to rebalance everything. Hoo-ha. Oh, fuck! No. Do not touch me, do not touch me. No! Go forth, my Pokemon. No! Ah, fuck. Oh, that's a lot of gold. I know. Where? Do I talk to you to revive my woman? What the fuck just happened? Why did I lose my shit? It doesn't usually happen. That is unusual. That's not the tomb I went in. Go, oh, God damn it. This one? Yeah, this one. So I bumble my way back on in here. Hoo-ha. It's me, I'm the fat farmer. I apparently did not fat farm enough. Ooh-ah. If I just slightly change how I talk like this, and I go into a different accent. Oh wow, it's me, Christopher Walken. Oh. Oh. Get me out of here.
Can't use this yet.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I can't use this yet. Yes, you can, you dumb fuck! Kidding me. Yup, here we go. You mean you can't? That's a fucking excuse. You're lying to me. You're lying to me right now.
Can't use this yet.
No, no, no! Oh. There we go.
Greetings. Good day.
We have some trades to make, sir. Alright, you don't got anything I want. Yeah, yeah. I should check in with the smith.
Welcome to my shop.
Is there no smith?
Good day.
Greetings.
Trade repair? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, knowing what we know, knowing what we do not know. This is gonna change our world. I'd go insane if I learned your full name. If you'd be my no white girl. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, wait. Oh.
Mana.
Oh god, oh god. Yup. Here comes the stupid part.
Allow me to advise.
I have him on the ropes. I have him on the ropes. I am on the ropes. He's almost down. I just need to pay to get my mercenary back.
Good day.
This is where the stupid part comes in. This is the cheese. You know, this is the water. This is the well. Drink deep and descend. The horse is the white of the eye. Oh! Yeah, I'm kind of a gamer.
Can't carry it.
I can't carry anymore. Wrong. Thinks I am shallow when I'm hiding in my room, safe within my zone. All the demons that I summon wipe the blood up off the floor. It's my only law. Sorry. N-G-R-I, mundane, bloodstain. N-G-R-I in my brain. Bloodstain. Bloodstain. It was a pretty good song for when you're going warlock mode.
Hello. I thank you for my freedom. I did expect you earlier. I'm your Angel Tyrion. I came here
yeah.
to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother.
Oh, pain in my ass.
Faith. Now terror and destruction roam free through.
Yeah, buddy, I got cool.
Damn it! Terror and destruction will not elude me forever.
So I speak to Jaren.
You have done very well.
We
Few
can
could
now
have come
cross
this far,
the
let alone
ocean
discover
and
the
set
true tomb
foot
of
in the
Tal Rasha.
jungle, technically meaning I
Unfortunately,
lived up to the
I hear
title.
that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east,
Talk to Mashif, and then we're gone, and then we're out of here.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of...
Oh yeah, here we go.
You have proven to be the greatest of heroes, and I am...
Check the quest log, talk to Mashif, that's the only one that matters, and then we're out of here.
Greetings. I'm Mashif, captain of this ship here. Jaren tells me I... Ahoy, mate.
We're going into Act 3. There's 5 of these.
My companion drew in the dank, cold air of the tomb. It seemed to strengthen him. I stood in the doorway between light and dark. What was left of my sanity implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now.
Yeah.
As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom.
Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose.
My
Ow, my
companion
nose. Ow.
seemed to know
Feels
the
gross.
way. We came at last to a great hall.
Dudes 3 days into their Dr. Pepper shortage.
It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity.
There he goes.
With demonic speed, and then you appeared.
The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you.
This is just what happens when you run out of Dr. Pepper and you don't get more for a few days. Crossing ever so carefully, ever so gingerly. Uh-oh. No, don't do it.
Fool! You have just ensured the doom of this world. You cannot even begin to imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Karas. There you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Mars. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run.
You're like a goofy tentacle boy, huh? Nice.
What choice did I have? I ran.
Good day. Welcome to Karas, traveler. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Hratli. I am a sorcerer skilled in metalwork. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days. As you can see, the populace has been brutally decimated by the forces of Mephisto. The canals run red with blood, and demons roam the land. The wretched jungle hell has already reclaimed much of Karas. The only safety you'll find is here at the dockside, where a magical warden holds the jungle evils at bay. But I don't know how long it will last. To make matters worse, the children of Zakarum are in league with the forces of Mephisto.
Ah, fuck, I accidentally skipped. Thank you, sir, for repairing my shish.
Greetings, hero. I've heard of your exploits and, I'm quite...
Greetings, hero. I have my yiddies out mostly. Let's check over here. Ah, there's Decker Kane.
I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but
My man Ormus.
You now speak to Ormus.
Ah, you're the magic dealer. Okay. Deadly Chris of the Locust. Ooh. Alright, I'll have to keep an eye on you. I might have to boost my dexterity a bunch, though. Wait, what am I doing? I can just...
Hello.
You got anything I want, actually? No, no. Not particularly. Okay. I keep forgetting that I can simply respec at any point I want. Ooh, Freaky Dark Wanderer. Ooh, he walked forward. Ah, flesh beasts, of course. Of course. How could I forget flesh beasts? We're in the spider forest right now. It's a forest with spiders in it. Not sure I quite enjoy the fact that they kept these enemy designs basically the same.
I've seen fools fawn over less. I'm sure someone in that backwater will value this.
Alright, so we go. Spawn a fresh goat man as well. Ooh, a Neff rune. That's nice. Alright, time to start a little deforestation. Ooh, ah. Yup. Wood creatures. What's in here? Oh god, is this the spider's hole? I think there's a spider's hole around here. Yeah. To the arachnid lair. Ooh, arachnid. A cadaver. A manor. I love that bit. I love that goddamn video. It's really funny to me. A cemetery. Thord Hulk, I'd hope he is. Ah, yeah, it feels good to actually be killing things again. Go forth, my boys. Alright, here we go. I just need either a decent base or something that's going to boost my summon skills. Here we go. Okay, so we're getting some crazy fucking enemies now. Here we are. Here we are. Cool. I can't carry anymore. All right, I forgot. None of these are good. Not even particularly good. There's 500 million of these little fellas. Jesus. 9.5 quintillion of them.
Back in Loot Ghislaine.
That's cool. I don't particularly care, but I will bring this to my chief.
Well, I gave you my word and brought you here as promised. But by all that's still holy, I wish I'd never returned to this accursed place. This fetid jungle can't be the fair Kurast I left behind. I don't know what all this evil is, my friend, but it's obvious that you must stop it. I only pray that you can before the jungle consumes the last vestiges of my beloved homeland. Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I consider it a fair exchange.
Okay.
Yes?
Got anything good yet? No. Alright, I think I'm gonna log off.
I've read legends about a sage named Kuile, who studied the mysteries of life beyond death. If I remember correctly, his ashes were ensconced within a golden statuette. It was a very strange tale.
I can't do that here.
Greeting, damn it. I wish you people... Ah, the golden bird of Kuile. What can I do for you?
Time for gamble. Yeah, you're not putting up anything I want. Sorry, man. Yeah. Good progress today. Okay. See if there's anything I can put away. Oh, I can craft that up, actually. In just a moment. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right, I'm gonna go have something to eat for dinner. No one in particular I want to raid into right now, so I'm going to just beef off. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for showing up, especially for such a normal length stream. See you on Sunday. Have a good night.